Howdy har, everybody. It's time for the Bazaar. And although this is the first um, edition or first, version of it, I did get an animated character working. Um, it's just 2 slides, and it's a little finicky. Kind of moves around a lot, but I will be working on it and possibly making a newer version and animating it a little smoother. But I am so glad that I actually got it to work and found out how to do it. So from here on out, it'll be a lot easier to improve. With that said, I think we're just going to hop right into it. We got a free ranked run ready to go. The question is, who are we playing? And I think today is a Mac day uh, for the first video on YouTube. I'm by no means good at this game. Um, I'm just very interested in how things interact, and uh, yeah, I love it. I think it's a really cool experience. It kind of combines so much of my love for deck building games and roguelikes. Um, this is probably the worst option to pick on Mac. When you start the day, your first day, you get a choice between income, a small enchanted item, and a gold skill. I would say income is probably the best for every character currently in Season 3, but the reason this is the worst on Mac is because Mac's kind of thing is generating small bronze items that are enchanted. Like, he does this already. You can get these things easily. Um, so unless you find like something shiny or something like that, uh, this is usually not the the pick to go with for Mac. At the same time, I think it's kind of fun. And I like that you get a little bit of income, or not income, just gold in your bank to start out with to allow you to buy other stuff. With the gold skill start, let's say you like roll burn and then you just don't find anything with burn on day one, you're kind of just like you have no money, you have nothing that like interacts, and yeah, I don't know. Gold skill is probably the most like high rolly option out of the three. I really like Enchanted Start with all of them. Um, and I do play Income sometimes, but I just think it's a little more boring. Um, so we're gonna go with this. Between these options, Turbo, Fiery, and Shielded, I think I might go for the Fiery Barb Claws. I think that's kind of cool. Hmm. Curio can be kind of fun. We could find a cloak. Um, I think I might just go for the Lost Crate and just bank on winning our first fight, getting the medium item. Rocket Boots is not bad. And I think we go Pyro here. I think we... Ah, I think we kill Pyro, right? This is not good, like... Excuse me. Let me just double check it's all working here. Oh, this keeps happening. The game capture is getting caught up in the image slides. There we go. Okay. I don't know why that keeps happening. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. Sorry about that. We did take down Pyro, so everything was okay. We get a lighter, which is kind of cool. Not something that Mac usually has access to. We unfortunately do not have a friend. We also, with the new Season 3 changes, we start out with 2 XP, so you no longer have to like fish for the 1 XP to like level before the day ends. Amazing change. I really didn't like how RNG getting 1 XP and like how ahead it put you. Um, Now you get to choose between two skills if you have a friend or a food, but unfortunately, I don't think you can eat boots. Maybe if you tried hard enough. I think we're going to Quixel here. I do like Racetrack, especially on Mac. I mean, like, the things you can get are Haste Potion, um, Runic Potion, um, like, all pretty good stuff. Smelling Salts, not bad.
Hi, I'm Quixel, Master Merchant or something.
So this is kind of cool. I have not quite used this yet. I've not found a, or just like had a board that it fits into, and I do kind of want to try it.
Sale?
Are we rolling here? I don't know. So this gets Barb's Claws going, and it's automatically just going to start triple casting. Because we'll have poison, they'll have poison at the start of the fight. Wait, no, at the start of the fight, poison yourself for. It's not poison both players. Sorry about that. It's a relatively new item. I haven't played with it too much, like I said. Are we rolling here? We do have another hour. Could just take bottom lightning. I kind of want to look for more poison or something. Nightshade. This generates a catalyst. So I think we take
Okay,
that.
now
I
sounds
think we
like
actually just fit Ruby into
something
here.
huge.
Because 4 times 3 is kind of good. This just starts the crit stuff off better if we do continue to go with like this kind of thing. Um, but I think this is just the way. I think that's just the way. Uh, we have very little money. We spent a lot of it. We don't have haste. So if we sell this, we will not get the +1 haste duration. So I don't really want to sell anything. Here we can get a silver reagent. We can get more gold here. I think we just go for the small items. And I do think we buy Ruby. We currently don't slow at all, so this is not going to scale. And 3 burn on 7 seconds is not amazing. Don't have any potions. That's a relic, not a reagent. This is not looking good, honestly. I think we play it like this. Or it would be to give the lighter the burn. Oh, it doesn't work like that. Because this needs to be on the light. So I think we put the burn on Barb Claws. It's like this. Not a fantastic board. We definitely don't roll since we can't sell anything. Um, yeah, I don't really know how to feel about this. This is kind of weird, but we're gonna go for it. I feel like that first day took a while, but I'm kind of talking through everything. I'm gonna check the scene again. Looks like it's working fine.
Like my crew says at the bar.
And we win our first fight, despite our kind of janky board. Very cool. How many times does this go off for? So twice. It has one +1 multicast when we have poison. Poisson. Non-weapon items. That's really good. I think that's what we want. I think that's what we need. I like all of this, honestly. I really like this, and I kind of want this. Yeah, I have to take that. Do I have to take this? We already have a catalyst. So, like, buying it just for the catalyst isn't really the move, but like, will we slot this in eventually? Could we start like a regen kind of build going on? I don't know, immediately with Barn Claws and Venomous Dose, I think of Toxic Injector System thing, the like weird crab looking, or not like crab, but like spider. It's like a toxic spider tool thing that poisons yourself and the enemy whenever you use the adjacent items. Something like that with Adrenal Cloak, with kind of what we got going on, is kind of what I'm thinking of. But if we pick up, I mean, we just don't have like the calcinator or the um, retort that gives us a reagent on the start of the day. So you can't like scale this effectively, I think, right now. I don't think we buy that. I actually don't. Which is a little crazy, a little crazed. Whew. Do we pick up an incense then? Maybe? Oh, this is tough. I don't think we roll with what we got going on. I think I'm just gonna take the incense and go for it. Like, this and a smelling salts is really all you need for to get the big bone working. Magnus's big bone or whatever it's called. I forget. Um, we still don't have food or a friend. Mac doesn't really have a lot of friends, I will say. Um, we could go weapons, find like a spider mace or something, but I'm kind of leaning towards this. I don't often click on this, but I think it's the right play. Nightshade. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So like this, because we're getting 2 things of regen, which gives us +2, whereas this +4. I think it's like this for now. I don't know. Then the question is Scrapper or a giant mosquito. We are not killing Warrior, unfortunately. Not with the stuff we have going on. Not at all. But let's go giant mosquito and see if we can high roll an insect wing. Even proboscis could be kind of funny and weird. This could, you know, solidify or cement like our, you know, slow package. This isn't actually half bad with Venice dose. I'm kind of liking this. Yeah, okay. We got the wing, which means this gets cooldown, right? I think that's the play. Transform. Could just go for the Nightshade right now. Here is probably the safe choice, I think. Like, if we find something in the first thing of the shop without rolling, could be really good. And we have no idea what this is going to transform into, but I think I'm just going to go for it. It is a retort. Um, it is a venomous retort. Toxic retort, I mean. Which is not bad. And it gives us a chunk of gold for Aladel. Loodle? I honestly don't know. I like this little spinny thing, though. Don't want to do that. I think we take the gold and the loot item here. Crit. I don't know what to put it on yet. Like, this is probably the... It's just, like, small. This past day, like, 5, this isn't gonna be that crazy. Herma has a lot of cool stuff that we want. Kane could be nice. We have regen, burn, and poison, so this could definitely do all three if we put it next to this thing. Is that good though? Like, do we want that? This is such a weird board already. Um, do we roll? I think so. Worst comes to worst, we have 5 gold and 3 here. We find like a silver adrenal, and we can take it. Oh my god. Alright. Um, shit. I wasn't expecting it to actually happen. Because I want this too. And getting to 10 gold is not easy, especially when I want to put the haste that this gives on the thing that we're buying. Um, well, shit. I guess here, let's think about it this way. What are we taking off the board to slot Adrenal Converter in? It's probably Incense and Lighter, right? Is it ever Ruby? I think +4 board on this is really good, but this does like not much by itself. Alright, I'm sorry, Lighter. You're so cool. Uh, boop. We take that.
Try not to almost die every day.
We sell this, give it an extra second of haste.
I'm
We
gonna rub
upgrade.
this stuff on you.
And now we have 0 money, so we will not be generating a chunk of lead next day, which kind of sucks because we'll have another catalyst. We don't really have any adjacency or anything going on, so I can put this stuff wherever, really. Now the question kind of becomes like, is this still on here? Would we ever do this? No, I think this is, we're just gonna run with this, see how it goes. Yeah, I've played a few auto battlers in the past, like super auto pets and things like that, and they kind of hold my attention for a little while, but never kind of to the like scope that this game has me like thinking about this game. Like I constantly think about this game and just theorycraft how certain things interact, and I love that it's like a new growing thing, and more people are certainly getting into it. Looks like we're doing all right though. All right, just gonna double check my little character is working. Yep, it's going fine. Okay. It's still a little like sensitive, but like it switches really fast. All right, no chunk. We could just generate like a little bit of income and see what this is, like just transform a catalyst, but it won't scale our toxic retort at all. Then again, it's bronze, and it currently only gets +3 poison from transforming. Right now I'm kind of trying to decide between taking some bronze chocolate bars or going to Curio. Curio has what? Like a bronze venom we could find? Do we ever want like Fang? If we get toxic injector system, that could be cool. I actually think I'm just gonna take some bronze chocolate bars. I don't think we buy chocolate because we're really poor right now. So I'm just gonna take the bronze. And I will transform one of them. Should I? Let's see what Kina has. And if she has
More
any
peaceful. Punish
reagents.
the warfare.
Sulfur's not really what we're looking for, but it could still be good. Fungal spores is kind of cool. Fuck it, let's go for the sulfur.
Of all.
We're gonna do it. That's not bad, actually. Double burn on a burn item. Save a couple chocolate in case we run into, what's his face? Barcoon, the tree man. I'm gonna be a business tree. I love that guy.
I grew up in a pacifist commune.
By the way, if you
They
click,
were so passive.
sorry, I didn't know I was interrupting her. If you click
To
the
achieve
portrait,
peace, we need action.
merchants have voice lines.
Aggressive action.
A couple of them have not been added yet, but they actually just. Oh, I did not mean to click go. But I mean, we didn't really need anything else from Kina, so that's okay. Uh, oh, this is crazy because of the ruby. The question is then, like, what do we put here? Or take out to fit Toxic Retort? Like, is this really doing that much for us right now? I honestly don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna run it like this, probably. 18 poison though. And this becomes 16 burn. Oof. I'm doing it like this. We'll save optical augment for later. Um, I think we kill eccentric ether right.
The sparks!
I think we'll
They're
be fine.
everywhere!
Oh yeah, she has a chance of dropping a temple expedition ticket. I actually don't know all of the monsters that have a chance to drop this, but
But the bazaar will go dark without me!
yeah, I think the idea with what we have going on in our stash and our board right now. Oh, that's really good. Um, that's so good. I think the idea with what we have going on with our board right now is just to like probably for the next two days just try to kill very quickly like how we've been doing. Just like stack 50 burn and poison as quickly as we can before they kill us because we don't really have any scaling or anything right now. And then the plan after that is to just find Poppy Field or I guess like yeah, Toxic Injector. I don't know. Gumballs is pretty cool. We're pretty poor. I think I might just take the spare change, which is weird. But yeah, we're kind of poor, and I wanna generate a chunk of lead for sure. Speaking of which, I think even if this doesn't end up on our like board in the next couple days, like if we take it out and just keep it in our stash, I think it's still valuable to upgrade it to silver and maybe even gold, just for the extra value for the chunks. We did not find Barcoon, so I'm just gonna sell this stuff. I'm gonna keep a catalyst. I don't want to transform a chocolate. Although that is a fun idea. So this can come back in. We're never running Aladel. I mean, in that case, I think we go Andy. Even though I really want 5 regen and a little bit of max HP. I mean, do we just have a open slot on our board and take Finn's big bite? Also, cool ass character. Like some of the character designs in this game are just so cool. I love the world and fantasy of it. Very colorful. Hmm. I think we go Andy. I
Never
think I want to
tasted
see some small stuff.
paddle leaves.
Do we want to roll for more small stuff? Do we want to take Quicksilver? I usually never take this item because there's a few. Like, I feel like a Mac has a lot of items. I mean, we don't have any currently, actually. A lot of items like Philosopher's Stone that get better as you do something, usually transforming. And when this copies a Philosopher's Stone, if you have a super stacked Philosopher's Stone with like 40 regen every 5 seconds, this will copy it and give you 1 regen every 5 seconds. Because it copies like the base item. Um, what can you do though? It is kind of cool. Like, anything that we get with this is really good. And if we put it here, like even if we get optical augment, like how would that work though? I guess we don't get the starter fight trigger, but we get the left of this has crit chance. This isn't too bad, actually. But it's so short term. Like, I feel like this is not going to be staying on our board, and do we really want to be spending like half of our gold on something that's just like a short term solution? I don't know. In that case, I think I might just... It's either roll or take Bottle Lightning. The Quicksilver idea is cool, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about you. I think we take Bottled
Fire was
Lightning. We
never
have the Ruby
really
scaling.
poisonous.
It's just early quick damage. And it kind of like, it very, very, very slightly nudges us in the direction of being able to play like Vial Launcher, which does damage whenever you use a potion. Alright, let's go for it. Let's see what
If you
happens.
knew my true purpose,
Facing
you
off
would
against
stand
Pyam
aside.
68.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Looks like Pyam didn't level, which is strange. Or they just don't have items to fill. That's very possible too. They are level 4, we are level 4. Yeah, they just don't have items. Never mind.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
I'm like trying to think about like things and like what we should do, and I feel like every fight we've had so far has just been like a steamrolling. So maybe I don't need to be as strategic with what we got going on right now. Maybe our idea is just kill thing, go fast. Now at this point, with a silver chunk of lead and 8 gold, buying chocolate is definitely not a bad idea. Chocolate's just good. Like, having HP is just so good. I'd be telling people, I've been saying this for
If I
years,
don't
buy
have what you
chocolate.
need,
I say
I
as
hope
I
you
go
find me
to
dead.
the thing middle. There's recycling bin, which kind of works with Vial Launcher. You just put this on one end, Vial Launcher on the other, and then just have a bunch of potions. I just don't... I've done that before, and... not that, like, doing the same kind of build... Like, usually things end up differently, even if you have some of the same kind of key items. Um, like, I don't think it would end up the same way, but, like, we would be putting this in our stash, and then waiting to find Vial Launcher, and then clicking on it when we see it, and then we'd have to, like, get more potions along the way. Which we're already kind of, like, looking for something to work with Adrenal. Like a toxic Quillback or a toxic injection system, poison injection system. I forget the name of that thing. I think we roll here. There's Wild Quillback. We do the chunk. That's really good. That's amazing. Um, okay.
It's not like
We do
you
buy
are you
this. We
bad.
buy this
I want
100%.
you to be happy.
We have 2 weapons. Probably a 4th. It's probably like this. I'm guessing. The item to the left has crit chance equal to your poison. This will crit for 40. This will crit for 10 and 14. Times 3. Times 3. Yeah, I forgot. That's probably better. To have the crit 4 now. Um, so we don't have a venom or anything to really get this thing going. But this is an amazing find, because with this and this, when a player uses a weapon poison that player 3, that includes yourself. Um, so we will be just getting regen from this whenever we use our non-weapon items. This one, and this one, and this one. But whenever we use our weapons, we're going to be poisoning ourselves, and then this is going to give us regen and haste. Um, which is just amazing. I like what's going on. We don't have anything to transform. Do we ever slot this in, though? Like, Toxic Retort is also kind of crazy. This is just... I mean, okay. Take those out. Barbed Claws isn't as good, but we just have way more poison. I don't know. I don't know. uh, okay. So that scales this. This would be once it has the crit. We don't get up to 100 quite yet. 100 poison on ourselves, I mean. This definitely makes it way faster though. So maybe we do get up to 100. In which case, I could just not run the claw. Do something like... I guess we always want to run claw for the... something like that. Let's see how it goes. Wait, we kind of need this too. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Don't have anything to transform. I guess we could roll the Toxic Retort, but it's getting us lead, which is good. Also don't have a lot of cash since we kind of got this guy. Could roll the Fiery Potion again with our Catalyst. That's not bad, but it doesn't really work with anything we got going on. It's another potion. It's a quick cooldown potion that automatically reloads, which is crazy for Vial Launcher. But as I said, I don't think we're going down that line today. I'm pretty confident this kills Hellbilly. Like, pretty confident. But I could have a false sense of confidence. Yeah, this near instant casts. Very nearly. And we do get up to, it looks like 100 poison. Close to it on this fight, but like against a player, maybe we do. In which case this would get 100 crit chance and poison for 56. That's pretty dang good. That's pretty dang awesome. That's really good. Oh my god. So that means we really don't need Ruby, I don't think. Like, what is Ruby really doing for us on this board? It's making this number go up, which we just got. Like, the 2 to 6 is so much crazier than 6 to 10, in my opinion. Like, I guess the math just kind of, because this is times 3, so this is 18 rather than 6, you know? So the higher we get it, I guess that makes it 30, which is kind of crazy, but I mean, this is only affecting this. Hmm. I think we go to JJ. I mean, Docks is kind of cool. Let's go to the docks. I want to work as a dockhand and get the tool because I think toxic injector system is a tool. We got a thimble,
Closer and closer.
a thimble
I
thingy.
can hear
Oh
my
my god.
sister's laughter.
Oh my god. this this skill with this kind of stuff is
There are
insane.
a lot of steps in this
Like I
staircase,
think this
but it's
this
beautifully
guarantees
organized.
like at least 7 wins. I think like unless we like heavily misplay. Wow. Okay. this is this is good. This is kind of what I want. Could pick up a reagent here for a catalyst, make this go bigger. I mean, this is obviously good for this. What does this upgrade to? Probably more poison yourself? Hmm. I think we go to Kina.
Come with
Because if we
no
find a bunch of
weapons,
stuff we want, we
leave with
could
big
always
bargains.
sell some of this stuff. I think I will pick up a
Energy's resonating.
sulfur and go for it. No, that's not anything we want. Haste potion. And we have this. This is kind of perma-hasting. Like, these are inactive. These don't actually charge and do anything. Doesn't have, like, the, you know. So these 4 things are only, like, haste targets. And with 2 seconds of haste every time we poison ourselves, like, I think we're getting perma-hasted, so I don't think we need haste potion. I don't think we need these. I will keep this just in case we get like more catalysts and I just feel like rolling it. Um, no, we'll take a
I'm
mer.
so glad we could share this experience today.
Alright, we got another Mac. They have 2 wins. Do we change the board at all? No, I think we're good, honestly. Yeah.
You remind me of
Also,
someone
earlier
who
when I
walked
said
last
that gains
century.
3
I will
poison at
find him.
bronze, I now
All
realize it
this
would have
time and
gotten
study.
6 because of the toxic. So it has double poison, so every time we transform a reagent, currently it is getting uh, 10 extra poison. A little bit of lag. That's kind of weird. Looks like they have
Please,
candles
share with me your
and a bunch of
secrets.
like quick things. They kind of were doing the same ruby. Like I think they're just trying to quickly get as much burn as possible while getting a bit of regen as well. They're also just trying to go for a quick kill. But we're kind of transitioning away from that and going towards something more sustainable in the long game. Oh, I want to click Mountain Pass. I want to click Mountain Pass so bad. I think we do it. I think we click Mountain Pass. Okay. One of the best like monsters to find from Mountain Pass, honestly. I think we kill this without transforming. Toxic just putting in so much work.
The mouth.
Yeah, I think our board is pretty good. I think our board's looking pretty good. And we get a Temple Expedition ticket from a Mountain Pass monster. Oh my god. Let me double check. Ah, the thing broke again. You. Stay down here. Lock. There we go. Maybe... Maybe, I think I didn't have it locked. I think that's what the problem was. Hopefully it stays. This is really cool. We can find toxic injector here. We're keeping this. We're not selling it till we get there. I've only been to the temple once, but it's really cool. Grandmaster. I do really want to go here. I really want to go here and find toxic. I mean, all of our skills are good. Like what? We go here, we high roll toxic injector. We go here, we get like guaranteed value. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Oh my god. Hey, Gorgon Noble. It's good to see you. You want to run it back?
Come to lay gold at my altar. A gorgon always.
So yeah, you know how I said we're kind of transitioning away from killing things quickly and going for something that kind of scales and goes big? Well, this does both.
Bazaar has many
This does both.
secrets. I will uncover them
Venomous
all.
dose, or initial dose, is really good. Get the loot and the gold. That's really good. That's really good. Feather is so good. Give me some more skills, honestly. Like, I think our board is really good. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is great. Like, this just makes us live better, but this kills quicker
The
and
Bazaar is a rabid beast.
cloggo burr, you know?
Beast.
Um, is there ever a chance that we upgrade this? No, I don't think so. I was gonna say we should keep it before we go to middle, just in case we find like an
Welcome
active
in,
item we
everyone.
like.
What can I get you?
I am gonna roll. Yeah, I don't think any of this really fits. Cool stuff. I like Ice Claw. I think the frozen max stuff is cool, but there's just not a lot of it. Feather. Alright, I'm just gonna put this on my board so people know I'm really cool.
You leave it behind. Someone else finds it.
Gotta make sure
It all
everything's
works
like neat
out.
and snug in the stash. Like, you know, this just doesn't look right, you know? There we go. Alright, yeah, now we're ready to fight. Yeah, something about just like the smoothness of the interactive like menus too. Um, I very much like all the like highlighting and it's just very pretty game.
When we are finished, we
Alright,
will set
Sirach
you for
18.
study.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
But yeah, like I said, I'm by no means like amazing at this game. There are far better players that can do more amazing things with a like less cool board.
Defeat does not defeat me.
Or just like make more out of a run where you see less cool things, I guess, if that makes sense. But we have not lost. We have not lost at all. Um, this does not affect regen, so this green number is like pulsating a little bit and like has. They added the regen numbers. They do look somewhat similar to the heal, but this is sort of like a like I don't know, like mossy kind of. Whereas the heal is more of like a lime, if that makes sense. I think we go to Kina. We could go to Mandala and transform our lead for free and save the catalyst. Which I kind of like, especially if we're going to keep the retort for a little while.
There's
If we're going to
no
keep it
way
around.
keeping track of reality. You know? We're all far too busy.
That is true. I'm certainly not keeping track of reality. Um, Actually, no. Initial dose. I thought this was your leftmost regen item has more regen. And I was like, why do I not have regen on this thing? And it's like, oh, because I don't want to be poisoning myself more if I'm not. Yeah. Okay. Ember? Ember Cinder, I mean. That's really good. We also have a good amount of cash. We could just go to JJ. I don't think we need a temporary boost for the day. Let's go to JJ. Ah, but the burr. Burn go burr. Claw go burr. This just gives us more burr. Ah, our bronze little claws. Look at how far they've made. How far they've come. Sorry.
People first,
It is early in
profit
the
then.
morning, and I'm not all quite woken up yet. No. Maybe if this was silver or gold, I would take it, but 3% cooldown, like, for taking up a spot? I don't know. We'll roll this. It's kind of cool. So yeah, this is a really good uh, example. So this is the heal, poison, and regen. All green, but all slightly different.
Maybe if I got better goods.
Do we beat Infernal? I think so. Like, I think we do kill this. The question then becomes, do we still go for this? For the feather. Or not the feather, but the insect wing. I'm not 100% that we kill Infernal. I'm actually a little kind of scared. And with the XP changes, now that everybody levels before the day ends, if you get behind on XP and you lose a PvP fight, that's like really, really bad. I guess we are kind of ahead, and I don't know. I don't think we are ahead of it on XP actually. I don't think we picked up any along the way. I'll fight the mosquito. Yeah, holy shit. This is good. This is actually really good.
Sometimes my mind glows. I see
There
everything.
is definitely a case to be made for Adrenal Converter being the upgrade here. But I think we go Retort, honestly. Gives us more value for our lead. And it's getting kind of crazy. Like, I think it might be staying on the board even if we get Toxic Adrenal Injector guy.
I respect loyalty,
Hmm.
but occasionally
It's one of these two. Like, this gets slightly more damage. This gets slightly more poison. This gets slightly more regen and poison, but like, I mean, eventually we will want to upgrade this, but it's probably the worst upgrade here because we're mostly using this for the weapons to poison ourselves. And so if we make this number go up, we're just going to be poisoning ourselves more, which is not a bad thing for this. But I still think it's probably the lesser option out of like all of what we got going on. Let's go
feel
Retort.
the difference.
I'm feeling it.
That's
I think it's
the
going to
most
stay for at least a few more days. And then the question then becomes, Is it spider mace or barbed claws that we put the wing onto? Or retort, I guess. Yeah. We already put a little bit on the barbed claw, so I'm gonna put a little bit on the spider mace because it's definitely staying. I'm gonna buy some chocolate. We've not yet. Do I buy the 10 or do I go for 5? Let's go for it. I'm feeling it. We're just high rolling this game. Now this worked out so well last time. So well that I in fact think that if we click on this we're gonna get reprimanded for doing so. I know luck and probability does not work that way, but you know, human brain. Hmm. We don't have any regen to start out with, but like we get it going so fast. Like what? We get like indefinitely frozen to where we can't get popped off and we just like die, but like 3.9 seconds in we get this going, which gets this going, which gets these going. You know, I don't know. We click it. We click the mountain pass. We get gold. We just got our money back from all the chocolate we bought. If only that's how it worked in real life. I would buy chocolate bars every day. Hmm. Dooley. I think we win against the Dooley. Let's just go for
I
it,
have
see what
this
happens.
aging force exactly like you. People are a pattern.
Got sort of a pirate beach vibe going. I currently do not have any stash skins, but I have this like hand with flowers that I like. Well, I think we win against Dooley. Me not clicking the regen thing actually kind of seems. Oof. 320. Let's go back and see. This just like crit constantly. Crit, crit, and then this finishes off. Yeah. These are kind of crazy. I mean, it's also crazy that this crit like 100% of the time when it's at 45. But then again, I don't think this crit, which would have like killed us even more instantly. The first time your enemy uses a weapon charger. Oh, I was wondering. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. It's because I start popping off and then all of their stuff gets like charged. It's like, why did they get that like second volley so much quicker than the first one? I was kind of looking around like, it's not this, but it's definitely this. Like, I guess that only happens once though. I don't know, this is a really cool board. They reworked Railgun a little bit. Or I don't think they reworked it actually. I'm thinking of Kinetic Cannon. They just changed Railgun, I think. It's the same item though. Pa, 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 pa. Like I said, I'm not all quite there yet. I'm waking up. Waking up to smell the roses. Gold chunk. Good to see ya. I think we go middle.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation.
Weaselpede's cool, but doesn't fit on our board. I feel like Burnmac, there's not enough like representation for things like Mac I mean, there's a lot of burn, but like definitely not as much as poison. I definitely think Mac could do with like a burn pack to give him some more burn items. But this thing by itself kind of sucks. But this with Fireclaw, like this could just never go off, and it just like enables Fireclaw because you make a regen build, and then you just have this and Fireclaw, and this grows based on your regen, and then Fireclaw grows based on this. It's a cool little. I've done that a few times in different ways. I do kind of like death caps. I kind of like death caps. So we wouldn't be putting this on the board because it does poison 2, your items gain +2 poison, and some of this stuff poisons ourselves, so we don't really want it to be growing. But we'd be getting this because it, when transformed, enchant it with Toxic. And it's a medium item, which is good. There's a couple good mediums we could hit. I guess we already have Toxic Retort. Like, what are we really looking for with this? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to
Hey,
take it.
that's okay. It's been nice talking to you.
Large items. What do we get? Like Poppy Field? Hmm. I don't know. I kind of like these three. And if we get Poppy Field, we're going to have to like take out Retort or this. Get a few more weapons. We are never playing Venomander. I'm sorry, little guy. And I think it's past the days where we get like the friend event. That's why I was kind of thinking of keeping him around. I'm still keeping this in case I want to transform it into something just to maybe see. And like if we need the cash, it's there. What do I do? What do I do? I'm gonna go to the portal. Oh my gosh. Okay, now the question is, do we get a diamond retort or a gold adrenal converter? Ooh. I mean, if we go diamond retort, we're just keeping this on the board, right? Like it stays. Let's try it. I mean, I don't think I've had like a retort run where retort goes on the board in a long time, and this is like the best opportunity for that. I think I have. No, no. So we could go here, try to get the skill, but he's kind of scary. Bird is kind of scary. I think we might actually die if we go here. And Jack just has like extracts. So in Poppy Field, you know, we could still get it. Like Poppy Field with this is just like more Poppy Field. When you use a weapon poison 4, your weapons have damage equal to 50% of the poison on your enemy. When you poison, your weapons gain damage. So kind of just works really well.
My power burns hotter, melting away impurities.
Free skills from Bjorn, haste and charge from Zara. I think we go to Orlin here.
I help you discover for
When you slow, your weapons gain damage. We don't have any slow currently. When you use your rightmost item each fight, charge 1 freeze. First 5 times you slow each fight, charge 1 burn. Literally none of this does anything for us currently. This could be really cool if we get something that slows, but I think I'm just going to roll, especially with 42 cash. First time you burn each fight, freeze 1 item. Whenever you lose a large item, your large items have crit. Yeah, this is just the way to go.
I think you will be ready for a dearest
I like that too. Like, freezing is really good. We could get a sharpening stone for our mace, probably, even though this gets +3. Hmm. These are all good. Like Tox Clocks has what? Uh, Another adrenal converter for us to upgrade. Uh, yeah, I guess that's really all we're looking for from Tox Clocks. And these are just like guaranteed. We don't really want like a runic potion or a haste potion. We could find a pendulum, which could be kind of cool with what we got going on, like Spider Mace and the retort. Like get this to charge instantly, and then it charges this, which would be kind of cool. Like there's a lot of high roll options here, but these are just like guaranteed beneficial. I think we just eat chocolate. I think we go eat some chocolate. And then the question becomes, do we go weapons or gumballs? Because I don't think we're taking just a random item with the amount of gold we have. We do put this on this, right? Also, we should have just had this in the left spot, because it gets double. I was thinking like more regen from this, and getting this to go faster, like poisoning ourselves more so we can get to 100 quicker. But I think it's just this. Like that doubles the amount that we're gaining from that. That was probably a misplay earlier, having it like that. I think we still want this on this, though. Hmm. We still haven't upgraded the barb claws, which could be really good. Upgrading the spider mace could be alright. What other weapons could we find that we want? Not a lot, right? Like floor spikes, maybe? I'm gonna go gumball. We have the money for it. Health, health, absolutely nothing. Damage, damage. And then... oh, these are all good. Crit, health, damage, damage. That's a cool skin. Is that Mac? That's Mac. I like that skin, that's cool. I think that's new. Probably for like the runic, or the relic stuff. Like the Lost Temple. Which we get to go to in a couple days. Which will be fun. Alright, let's see how this goes. Let's hope our supercharged retort does something cool. I mean, the thing is, we haven't been like transforming a ton. Like we've done it more than once a day, I think like a couple days. But we're mostly just getting the one chunk of lead and that's it. So we're not like crazy scaling the retort. It's just kind of helped along that it has toxic on it. We're getting to where we need to be though. I actually think, I know optical, I said optical augment on this is like a, 100% because 200 poison rather than 100 is kind of crazy. But because we have toxic and these grow so quickly, I think I do want to put this on one of them. Probably this one. Diamond chunk. Send it. Ah, yeah, give me the chocolate. Sharpening stone's cool. Kina's cool. I think we go Kina, right? Or we make Barb Claw bigger. Ugh, this is so tough. Go to Kina, find an upgrade for these. Still kind of looking for toxic adrenal converter thing. Could be good. I'm just gonna get the stone. It's probably not the best play, but I feel like it's just guaranteed, and with where we're at right now, that's kind of what I want to do. Infernal Frigate. I think this is like at the start of the fight. Burn, right? Is the skill for that? I think we just go Joyful Jack again. Like if we get this skill, it's just like this is officially insane. It's already kind of a little insane, but we lost. We lost once, so it's not like officially broken or anything. But if we get that, it would be officially broken. Okay. We don't have any heal items, so I probably shouldn't have clicked on that actually. Um, like the argument for not clicking on it would be that now if we go to the skill upgrade guy, this could show up and it would be like a terrible upgrade for us. But like if we go to Joyful Jack again, somehow, I don't know, we've fought him 2 days in a row, but if we do go to Joyful Jack again, having this actually locks us out from getting it again. So it is a good thing about clicking it. Do we want the reagent? Make this bigger. I think I'm gonna go for the loot. Okay, that's not bad actually. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, we upgrade this, I think. Is it 1 of 3 hero merchants? Small region. Gumball. I think Gumball's fun. Let's do it. Damage, damage, damage. Damage, damage. Or no, that was health. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is starting to look a little bit more enticing. Let's go to middle. We have the cash and like we're still kind of looking for stuff. Fire Claw's cool. Do I take a mortar? I think I will. This is just more catalyst generation. So now we have 1 for the chunk and 1 extra for something else we find possibly. I think I'm gonna roll. That's huge. That's so huge. Like, that just gives us way more survivability, getting the 15 regen instead of 10 whenever we poison ourselves. We have a pretty good like health pool too. Let's compare with this mech. Let's compare health bars. Yeah, look at that. We got 600 more health. Ooh, they got Moose. Fiery Philosopher. The Zoot Flute? You don't see that too often.
If you think you've hurt my feelings, I assure
Yeah.
you I have none.
Yeah, the crit should have been on this thing all along. I don't know why I was putting it on Toxic Retort. I was just like, oh, this is so big. Oh, more poison. But, like, yeah, we want this to crit. Alright, it is day 9. Let's go on our fun little temple expedition. Brave the path of flames, survive the toxic fumes, or endure the trial of pain. I think we go toxic. From what I understand, there is like this, which kind of like chooses the element of the trap you're gonna face, and then you click on the trap that you want to face. And it's sort of like a monster fight. From what I understand, like you want to go with the one that more aligns with your board, and we're definitely more of a poison board. And then we use a ton of items, so Caltrops is not going to work. We do kill pretty quickly, so we might find Boulder Trap to be the way to go. Yeah, let's try Boulder Trap. I think we're going to be fine, but like, I don't know, we'll see. We do get slowed, but like, we're getting perma-hasted as well. Yeah, we're absolutely fine. Holy shit. Okay. Successfully navigated the trap room. Enter the temple vault. Yeah, oh, I forgot. You get all of this. This is all for you. Um, which is absolutely insane. We do have to do some of this. We probably should have done that before to get this to scale more. I don't know why we did it. Because I forgot, that's why. Do we want to put another wing on Spider Mace? Like, if we get a Venom or the Toxic Injector system, this is much better of a target than this. But currently, like currently with the state of our board, I think we just put it on this. Honestly. This goes on you, right? Yep. This goes on probably Spider Mace, because this already has the optical augment, toxic ruby, and then this is just money, because I don't think we're getting shields anytime soon for me to save that. Okay, I'm selling this, and hear me out. I don't know. I kind of want to roll it because toxic is such a good enchant. I don't know what any of these monsters have. I fought this one last time, and I honestly forget what it had. I think like toxic stuff. I think this one's like Poppy Field with like toxic stuff. I have no idea about the other two. I'll go for this. If I'm correct, it might be the way to go. Yeah, like Toxic Fang, Venom. Venom could be really good for us to put on the Spider Maze. The question then just becomes like how do we fit it into this board? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Well, this immediately just becomes better than the Spider Mace, right? Like, wow. Like, possibly even better than this? Like, do we do this? Probably. I think that's just like really good. Oh my gosh. Do we even just like take this off and go for that? I think maybe actually. 12, 58, 9. Yeah, I think we put it on the Fang. We'll run this and see how it goes. The question then becomes, I mean, we just put burning on this, right? Is it ever this? I'm just gonna put burning on the spider mace. Because weapon scale make burn go up. Alright, let's see what we get. When you sell this, enchant your leftmost item with fiery. When you freeze, poison, or burn, your relics gain plus 10 poison for the fight. Ooh. At the start of each fight, enchant one non-enchanted item on each player's board for the fight. When an enemy uses an enchanted item, charge one enchanted. Oh my god. That's cool. I mean, what if you just give the enemy an enchant that kills you, though? But, like, still, though, that's kind of cool. Alright, I'm gonna look up what the fire enchants for these two are, because I think that's the way that I'm gonna be choosing. Adrenal Converter, Bazaar. So, when you enchant it with fiery, when you poison yourself, burn equal to this item's poison. Yeah, 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 I think we would take that. Alright, what's the one for Quillback? When a player uses a weapon, burn equal to this item's poison. Hmm. I guess we're poisoning ourselves more than we use a weapon because when we use a weapon, we poison ourselves, right? So we put it on this, and now we just have a bunch of fiery stuff. Yeah, I really like what we got going on. I think now we can just sell this, right? We don't need it. It's kind of cool that you get to keep it, though. It doesn't, like, spend the ticket. Um, do we ever slot these in? We don't slot this in for sure, but do we ever put this in? It gets us going quicker because we immediately poison ourselves. But, I mean, like, what do we take out? This? We kind of need that, I feel like. I mean, do we? Like, they serve kind of the same purpose. They both get us started, like, quick. But this is more of an initial burst, whereas this is more like, kind of, like it goes every 3.9 seconds. I think this is just better. Alright, Vanessa, what do you got for us?
You are a child to me, and I will
Four win
punish
Vanessa,
you.
let's see what you
You
got
should
going
know,
on.
I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
You got a jellyfish, a pufferfish, restorative salt claw. You found a deadly blue beetle? Oh my gosh. You got pianos on heavy pearl. Okay, this is a little kind of interesting what they got going on. I'm worried we might get
Bring her
frozen
out!
out, but
I've got another salvo.
absolutely not. When you haste or slow, this hastes a bunch, this hastes a bunch. I mean, I like the idea that they got going on. It's really cool, but unfortunately we just like do 1,800, 630. Yeah. Which, based on that, I think I am going to put claws back over here to get the left-handed, since it did far more damage than everything else. Put it like that. All the burn stuff over here. Um, Cobweb's cool, but I think we just go to the monster ranch, right? I don't know. I don't know. What do we do? Okay, so we're definitely not using that. I don't know. Why doesn't it not go up right there? I don't know. I guess we could run it and then see how it does in a monster fight. And if we're really slow to get going, we could take it out and put the venomous dose back in. I kind of want to take Feather. Yeah, we take Feather. Then we have 128 gold. That's crazy. No, okay. We need space for. We need space. Let's see what this gives us. Oh my god. Okay. Well, do we play this now? What do we do? I mean, I guess we could even just take Retort out, honestly. Which is crazy. We're taking a Diamond Toxic Retort out, but like these just go. These go insane with Toxic. And what? This is like one poison trigger every 6 seconds, and this is three poison triggers on ourself every, 5. Yeah, you know, I wanted to make it a retort run, but I don't think it's gonna be a retort run. Finding the space for chocolate right now is kind of hard, unless I saw one of these. So I think I'm just gonna
You got
go
friends
Alia
lately?
and see if we find any upgrades. Oh, that's insane. What do I do with this? It's so cool with Toxic, but I just don't have any way to charge it. Like, I don't have anything that charges other stuff. And 12 seconds is a big 12 seconds. But I mean, I guess we put this on and then it's like a payoff. Like, once we hit the cooldown of this, it's probably going to be at like a very high number. But I don't think we have to
You'll be
do
back,
that. I think we just
recluses.
skill our small weapons. They made Arcan harder, but I think I just want to go for it and see what happens, cause we got this happening. So we want the poison on that, right? Fire on that. Fire on 2, 4. So fire on that. Fire on this. Yeah. This gets +2, this gets +4. Whenever you poison self-burn. Yeah, okay. Alright, send it. I think we'll be okay. If we high roll, Flurry of Blows is absolutely insane here. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine, right? We're fine, right? We're fine. Oh my god. That was a roller coaster. Their vitality potion, like, went off a bunch. I am speechless. I'm speechless.
After all these centuries, there is still more to learn.
Ryukon could be really cool here, but I want to click on Zosima because
Immortality has been.
she has this skill Vital Renewal. Okay, I think this is
Eternal
a 10 win.
life will
I,
be a
I,
curse
I,
if you
uh,
don't learn how to live.
I don't see how this isn't going to win. Um, like our entire board, bar 3 items, is enchanted. We have something that scales our regen anytime we poison, something that scales our weapons anytime we poison, something that charges our weapons anytime we use our weapons. Like, this is this is a cavalcade of. This is new. What is this? At the start of each day, this gains 4 value. When you sell this, get an enchanted friend from any hero. When this item's value reaches 10 out of combat, upgrade it. I love it. I love that so much. Chimeric egg, a little fun egg that can hatch into anything. That's really cool. I didn't know about that. I didn't know they added that. That's really cool. We can honestly just buy everything that does something for us, so why not take it? Uh, None of this does anything for us, unfortunately. What do we put the crit on? I guess continue to stack it on the maze. Barb Claw? Oh, I didn't check to see how much damage this did. That's a shame. Because, yeah, we want... Actually, we do want it to be like this. Because this was getting a left-handed. And we want left-handed on this, but we want the initial dose on this. Okay. 11. Yeah, let's just give it to the claw. Keep him even. Why not? I don't know. Hey, I'm gonna buy this, and then I'm gonna sell it. Wasn't that cool? Gumball? Yeah, I mean, like, we go here for upgrades, but like, we don't hit them 100% of the time, because we're looking for 3 items out of the, you know, many that we have. Whereas Gumball is just like, certain. So, I don't really want to sell anything, so I'm just gonna do it the slow way. Oh, a little slippery there. Oh no. Stop it. Don't. Not the shield ones. Stop. Give me the blue gumballs. That's what I really want. Alright, so we get 2 catalysts and a chunk, so we actually can't keep this. What? Oh. Okay, when it said you get a random friend, I thought because the item was small, it was like inherently going to be a small friend. But we got an icy bricked up buddy. What? Icy bricked up buddy. This is so cool. Okay, well, I mean, we're not gonna play it, but like, what an item. Wow. So we got 2 catalysts and a chunk. We have 3 spaces. We're doing fine. Let's just see how this goes.
You
I
remind
think
me of someone I fought last
we're
century.
officially, like
Go ahead. Underestimate.
I said, kind of
It
broken.
makes this more fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we win. Like what? They crit once and it does half of our health bar and then we just get it back. It didn't even, yeah, it didn't even do half.
Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
Alright, yeah, let's double check and see how much damage this stuff is doing. See if I have it on the correct things. Okay, I do. Okay. I mean, honestly, I think we actually put this over here. Toxic Fane seems to be doing more than Toxic Floor Spike. Although they did only have 1 weapon. Like, they're close enough. If they had a board filled with weapons, maybe this would be doing more. Because whenever either player uses a weapon, charge this 1 second. This doing 312 burn, wow. I guess Fang is the more consistent option because whether or not they have weapons, irregardless, like this is just gonna be doing stuff. Which is why I swapped the places to give this the initial dose. So, despite having weapon upgrades here, I do want to take one of these too. And I think we just go Finn to ensure that like we have the sustainability to get this going. Gaseo. That was one of the ones that they added voice lines for recently, so I kind of do want to just go there just to check them out. But at the same time, chocolate is chocolate, and we want chocolate. So the reason I'm selling these is because if we win, it's our last day. And if we lose, it's like, you know, it's okay. It's fine. We don't need the catalysts, really. Like, we have enough gold, I think. I mean, I want to click here, because I think we win, but I think if we high roll here, we can get strength would be really good. Keen Eye would also be really good. Katana could be kind of fun. But the question then is, like, where do we put it in? Like, I don't think we can fit it. Bayonet is interesting, but from what I understand, this doesn't count as using a weapon because when you use the weapon to the left of this deal 15 damage, you're not actually using the item because it's not charging and like, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, well scrap doesn't do anything for us, but it's free money. Non-weapon item. Don't think we go to pole. Let's see, if we go here and take 3 XP, we still won't level before the end of the day. But I think the other options are actually... No! No! Okay, looks like we reconnected. I was gonna go to the main menu. Yeah, let's just see what we get. Okay, just a hodgepodge of stuff. A monster item and 2 dually items. You know what? Let's just see what this is. It's a Venomander. Wow. A Venomander was hiding inside. I mean, I gotta be honest. I should probably click on Kina to get Fiery Adrenal Convert. Yeah, I mean, if we upgrade this, it's just so good. But then again, Gumballs is just like a certainty.
Make deals.
We will always have Gumball. Nope. Oh, okay. Okay. Ah. I mean, we take it, right? We have the gold to take it. It's just like the math then becomes like insane. Oh no. Because this is scaling too. So, okay, when you poison, currently this is getting charged 6. So we'd have a 4. Oh, dear God. I mean, what? Okay, so we take out this. We take out this. We put it here. We put it here. Oh, man, I don't know. I'm trying to do the math in my head, but it's just like, it's really insane, because this is like like 1,000 damage. Like, is this generating 1,000 damage out of these? Like an extra 1,000? And the question is, it actually might. Like, it actually might. I don't know. Oh, this is so tough. Ah, man. Okay, so we can say goodbye to Kina. I don't think we're taking either of those. Like, I want to say that this is just a safer option, right? It's a Mac, okay. I was gonna say, if they have like Caltrops or Eels, which Eels is very popular right now, it was nerfed, but like it's still really good. Eels charges whenever your enemy uses an item, so slotting something in that doesn't actually get used and taking out 2 things that are gonna be like charging all the time, could actually be beneficial for us, but I don't. I mean, there's still a slim chance that this mech has an eels, but I don't think so. I'm gonna keep this, and if we lose this fight and go to day 12, I will slot it in and see what it does. But I just kind of want to send this. I think this is
In 100 years when you are
a good board.
dust, I will remain.
It's
I have
okay.
tasted
It's an okay
things
board.
exactly like
This is
you.
just whatever.
People are a pattern.
Frost
The
Totem.
lesson you learned today,
Wow.
I learned a century ago.
So, Obsidian Life Conduit, that's what did it. Went off 11 times. Pendulum doing an insane amount of work for them. When you use another relic, charge this 1 second, and then this, yeah. So this gets charged from these relics, and then it charges this. That's kind of crazy. I kind of want to see that again. Like, immediately this just starts popping off almost instantly. Like, I think that might be infinite. No, it's not. I saw a couple times where it was stuck here. It's close though. Oh, they have bonk too. I was wondering. I need to look at enemy skills more because I was like, I feel like our stuff that charges itself isn't going off as much. Lots of particle effects. Hey, okay. Now we get to try the pendulum ourselves. We can give it a shot. Um, hmm. That actually ain't half bad. Oof. So the idea is that we're going to be using these weapons like 2 or 3 times before this goes off the first time, which scales its damage to give us a big hit or regen, which could save our lives. But is that at all better than Pendulum doing crazy things? I mean, I don't think so. I don't know. Like, let's just see what Pendulum does. We'll see how it goes. I do kind of want to eat at Finn's restaurant. I do want to go to Curio. Get crit, damage. We don't have any slow, unfortunately. We do have burn. Damage goes on you, probably. 14 and 14. Yeah, let's go barbed. And then we roll. Grab a sharpening stone, junkyard club, knee brace, rune axe. I will put this on this one this time. This goes on all of them. This goes on all of them. And I bought the knee brace because, haha, funny. Send it? I think we beat this guy, right? I mean, unless it blows up something really essential. Like this guy. Okay. So,
I
based on
seek
what
the
I
ultimate
just saw,
power,
I think
but I
Pendulum's
have
the
no
way to
time
go.
for you.
That's... Yeah, I think it is the way to go. Wait, no. Oh, that's so tough. Because that's about half the time that it took for... Okay, wait. Yeah, okay. I think it's worth it to keep Pendulum on the board. It's some weird math, but
Closer and
I
closer.
might be
I
wrong.
can hear my sister's
We're
laughter.
not gonna use that. What do we upgrade here? What does Pendulum upgrade to? Just charge for 2, right? Pendulum, Bazaar. Yeah, charge for 2. That's probably really good if we're gonna go that route. Yeah,
You had a chance at Damascus steel. Now,
let's go
the
for it.
fire softens before it strengthens.
I'm feeling it. Which, at that point, I think we eat some chocolate. 150 gold. It's kind of crazy. And then I think for the final hour we go
My battle
Isla,
days are over.
looking
More
for
weapons?
upgrades. Hey, there's Vial Launcher. Yep, got
Nouveau
one
decree.
upgrade.
Stillness. I prefer
Alright.
action.
So if we do lose here, we get a rebirth event, since we haven't technically died yet. So when you drain your prestige from 20 to 0, you get like a rebirth event and get to choose between 3 options, and then you get to live another day, basically. Yeah, I wanna see how Pendulum does.
I
I
will
think there
fight,
are some
but only so that I can
cases
study.
in which Pendulum's not
You
better
should
than the
know.
other stuff,
I'm a
but
bit of a legend on Pelago.
after thinking about it a while, I think this is, especially Diamond Pendulum, I think this is the way to go. We get started like a lot slower, but once we get going, I think it's,
Like my crew
yeah.
says at the bar. Another round.
That was close though. Reduce its cooldown by 12%. Yeah, let's see one more time. I'm gonna focus a little more on their stuff rather than my stuff. So yeah, they do quit. They do quit quite often. they crit. They quit. They quit quite often. They did certainly crit quite often. So their cooldowns got very tiny. They're already kind of tiny. To be fair. If you have a vehicle, reduce your non-vehicle. Yeah. When you use a medium item, a burn item gets plus. Oh, okay. I was wondering how that was scaling. And then they get crit from this as well. 100 crit, 100 crit. Yeah. This is a cool board. Like, what they got going on is kind of interesting. You don't see Palanquin on Vanessa very often, but it seems like really good. Unfortunately, we just barely pulled out ahead. Like that, um, those chocolate bars and the Finn restaurant that we went to
Is it even a
the last day
pursuit when
might have
perfection
actually
is so
saved us
easy to
from
catch?
dying and get a rebirth event. Well, alright. Um, 10 wins. Uh, kind of strange board. Like, this was not very standard. I think at first, like the first 4 or 5 days were pretty standard max stuff. And then we kind of threw the toxic injector idea out the window in favor for just putting more weapons in. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. Um, I think this largely is what won us the game, are these 3 right here. Toxic, Flurry of Blows, and Vital Renewal. a lot of fun though. I had a great time. Um, like I said, it's really early in the morning, so I'm still kind of waking up. Uh, I need to subscribe to this game again because it's definitely worth the subscription. They deserve my support. I'm just kind of broke right now. Alright, Vital Renewal. The run's over. You can go home. Um, yeah, with that, I guess goodbye, everybody. I think the next few runs, I'm gonna try to talk about just like things that aren't related to the game or just like make conversation. Uh, but yeah, maybe that's more fit to something like Binding of Isaac, where I kind of just don't really need to talk about the game but kind of play through it. Um, so we'll see. I'll try out different games, and maybe Bazaar will be like we only talk about the game for the most part, and Isaac will be like the just chatting kind of game. Um, but yeah, I'm still workshopping this, still giving stuff a try. Oh, I'm so glad this little animated guy works. Oh, that makes me so happy. Hmm. Okay. Well, good morning and good night, everybody. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And goodbye. Thanks for watching Bazaar with me, and I will see you the next time. Bye.